What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Thunderstruck. I'm Kory Sherman, driver of the number 3 Toyota Tundra, race fan, chaos enthusiast, and one of your co-hosts bringing you the wildest breakdowns from the Cyber Thunder series. You might know me as the guy who wheeled it to victory lane in Vegas. Yeah, that win still feels sweet. I'm always chasing stage points like a dog after a bone, stirring the pot off the track and keeping things loud behind the mic. Let's fire it up and talk some racing, Amanda.
Hello. Nobody prepped me to
Hold
say
on, hold on.
anything.
It's coming up now. Here, I'll here.
I don't really know what to say. My middle name is Lynn. I like blue. Driver number 88.
Here, it's
Um,
it's coming over. Check your PMs.
Ooh.
that's what she said.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yuck. Yeah,
Clearly we
so
clearly we prepped this.
Yeah.
this isn't just a race, it's a proving ground. Every corner I take, every second I shave, it's a battle between who I was and who I'm becoming. I'm Amanda Sherman, driver of number 88. I don't show up to participate, I show up to dominate, to push limits, break expectations, and leave tire marks on anyone who underestimates me.
Oh, shit.
Sim racing isn't a game to me, it's where I find the edge and then drive straight past it. So when that green flag drops, remember the number 88, remember the name Amanda Sherman, because I'm not here to follow, I am here to lead. Let's throw it over to Tom.
What's up, everyone?
Hey.
Driver 34. Last week, this week, and for the past 5 years, driver 34. But tonight we got a super cool guest joining us. I've been trying to get Ed on the broadcast on the podcast for about 7 days. But Ed Jurgen at a South Jersey joins us tonight. Ed.
Hey, yeah, Ed Jurgen, the driver of the number 92, and I am undefeated in 500s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We just found that out.
congrats.
Thank you. And here's one of them.
I was gonna say you have some pretty cool trophies.
There's one. I can see a little bit of it.
Yeah.
You bought
Looks
that off
pretty
of
big.
Amazon.
Yeah. That's a nice trophy.
Uh,
And then here's the special one.
Yeah.
Chris Rose
Wait,
says
can you throw that? Can you
we're
put that a little bit
late. How do we
closer?
sound? We sound all right, guys?
What was that, Kory?
Could you put it a little bit closer? We can see it. No, closer. Oh. Oh yeah, look at that. That must have been super exciting to get that in the mail.
So the fun part about that was I like advertise it as like a replica Daytona 500 trophy 2 years ago. Ed wins, and then he messages me and he goes, "Dude, what the fuck is this?"
I
So
told
I
him to
asked him to
joke
send
at
me a.
first.
Yeah, I mean, he took a picture that made it look pretty. You know, it's all about the angles. So
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did that to make you feel better.
thanks, I appreciate you.
Chris Legue, hello. We got Mike Stifferson in there, and I don't know that one name. It's too small and I can't read it.
Derifto
Rifto?
is Chris Rose.
Rose. Yeah.
Ooh, Rose.
Dragon 24 is out in our chat tonight, Mr. Tomlinson.
Hello, Casey.
Who all
Does
else
the
is out there?
does the volume sound better now? I had to redo the whole setup. I just redid my computer, so we're trying to figure stuff out. But they can hear some audio that they couldn't hear before, so I got that figured out.
What's
A
going on?
few
How's everybody
moments
doing?
later.
We got sound clips tonight. You guys will like this one if you can hear it.
Reckon.
Yeah, we gotta do a better one than that. Oh,
Does everybody like the sweet picture Tom has in his room now?
Fucking embarrassing!
Dream it.
yeah, that's a good one. All right, what are we doing, Tom? We gonna talk to Ed first?
No, we're good. No, I mean, so Ed, I guess we're jumping into it because you've got both. You're gonna say both, capital B, of your
Both.
Cyber 500 trophies,
It's both.
sitting ready. Difference between the first 500 and the second 500. Did you approach the second one any differently? Did you have any more pressure, or did you just kind of go out and have I don't know, maybe just a little bit more fun with it the second time?
No, actually, I approached them exactly the same. I mean, Gary and Jared, we sit down and we just say we're going to hang back until the last pit stop, and that's pretty much what we do. Just trying to stay safe and just be there to the end, and you got a chance.
How difficult though is that for you, for somebody like you, right, who's kind of known as a well, I think Mike has said that you would run over a kitten for 17th place if you had to, but like, how do you change that mindset to go from a short 90-minute race that we do on a Tuesday night where you got to go 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 to letting everybody else go go go?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care for super speedway racing that much because it's kind of boring to me. I like to race, and I like to race close to people in shorter tracks. I mean,
Is that is
I,
that
I don't I don't know that
is that what happened in the
I,
truck
I mean that
season
people
last
think
year?
I'm aggressive, but
Is that what happened last year in the trucks? You just wanted to race close to people all the time.
yeah. Well,
Every
that wasn't
corner.
close. That was behind you. Oh, last year in the trucks? No,
Yeah.
that's a little different story. Here. A lot of new guys, and I wasn't sure how a lot of guys were and stuff. So I
Yeah,
didn't
so,
know if I
so you
could
had to
trust
race them
guys. And everything.
close.
What's that?
Yeah.
I don't know their braking zones. So I'm gonna race really close to them.
Well, I was approaching it as I did know him. Like I just didn't even
Oh,
wasn't thinking about it. Then in reality, I really didn't know him. Like I trust all the guys in this league now that I can run right next to their door.
It's a pretty bold statement there.
oh, is that a bold statement, Tom?
A bold statement.
Do you trust the people that run next to him, or do you just know who you can run next to now?
I know pretty much everybody I can run next to, and it's pretty much most of everybody. There's only a few that you really can't.
We asked this question a couple of weeks ago, Ed.
Who are the few,
and
Ed?
for you, the answer might be everybody. But is there anybody in particular that when you see them coming, you know that you're going to race them a little bit harder?
No, I try and race everybody the same, and that's hard because that's the only way
And
it's
that's why
fun
you
for
get
me.
wrecked.
And that's why. But that's
Oh,
hey, I'll take that over just cruising around riding behind somebody not doing it. It's not fun to me,
yeah.
and I know it costs me, but that's I like having fun doing this, and that's the only way I can.
I like when
Well,
you yell at people for pacing silly or just being dumb, and you're like,
That
"Oh, come on, what are
that's
you
the one
doing?"
thing that really annoys me. Tom knows
I
that.
love it. I love it. I'm like, if I wait for you to key up before I key up. I'm like, come on, Ed, say something.
Yeah,
well, I mean,
pacing really bothers me.
Ed, you were here so you've seen, so a lot of drivers in our league have only seen stage racing in our league, right? And the importance of the first 30 laps of the race and the first 70 laps of the race. You've seen the other side of it, like how did like stage racing, did it change the way you approached a race if you're trying to go every single lap? Did stage racing work more in your favor or more
Y-
against it?
Yeah, I think well early on, like Mike Stiverson will tell you when we used to race in the Rising Stars, I used to just go flat out burn my shit up, and then he'd catch me on the back end and pass me. But the stage racing, I think my style it helped because you know you have a caution coming, so you can go out a little more. But I've been working with Gary and stuff. Gary has been slowly trying to pull me back some, so I don't go out as fast. And I push him the other way because he's not
Yeah.
aggressive enough.
Corey's always bitching and like not bitching in Discord. He's like, fucking Gary, I know he's saving his shit
Oh,
and
he
he's
always
gonna come
saves
out of
his shit.
nowhere. Like I
And then
know it.
15 laps later.
Yep.
But
Oh,
sometimes he waits a little too long. He doesn't
yeah,
push it fast enough.
yeah. Well, yeah,
You
I
kind of
always
got a little bit of a
like
balancing act
I'll
there.
pass him, and then like 10, 15 laps later, I'll look up and I'll see where he's at behind me, and then I see him start creeping, and I'm like, oh, that bitch stayed his fucking tires again.
Yeah, and this season I think Gary's starting to rub off me a little bit. I kind of stay with him, try and pace myself with him as
Yep.
best I can.
Do you ever have to change kind of how you approach these races over as like rivalries develop throughout the season or throughout the years, Ed? Or would you say it's always kind of been like a static, constant driving style you've had?
Nah, it's pretty much the same. Like I said, Gary's been rubbing off on me a little bit lately. I've been trying to save tires and that kind of thing, but like this past week, I was just sitting in behind you, ready to cruise, right behind you. But
Yeah.
every turn, I had Chris hitting my bumper, pushing me in, trying to push me into it, and I'm like, God damn it! So I made that fatal mistake of driving in my mirror, and I got up and
I
hit the
Venmoed
wall.
him $1 for every time he hits you.
Well, he owes you about 20.
That's awesome.
I was watching that on the replays when I was clipping the replays for the race, and I was like, "Damn, Chris is like all over Ed," because I thought you were faster than me.
Yeah, I was just settling in. I was going to stay behind you the whole time. But
Yeah.
Chris was really pushing me. I'm like, damn. And then I made that mistake of driving in my mirror, and I pushed and I coming out of 4, I guess it was, and it came down. I thought I was safe, but then he clipped me on the corner.
Well, that unfortunately sent you to an early night out at Las Vegas, and I believe you were one of the lowest finishing playoff drivers out of Las Vegas. But race one of Vegas down and away, and the points are already kind of shaken up. I mean, you got Kory. Kory picked up the win.
Oh,
Andrew, we
oh, did
talked
he?
about
Let's talk
had
about that a
That,
little bit more.
what?
that's enough. That's enough of that.
That's enough of that. Stream's over. Go home.
Yep.
Andrew, when we were talking about Andrew Caldwell last week, everybody was like, "Oh, I don't know, Andrew's got a 21 average finish out here," and he came home and if he finished second, I finished third. So a lot of shakeups in the first race, and it's going to be difficult because we're only taking 8 drivers to round 2 out of 14.
How many DNFs from playoff drivers did we have last week? I know Tanner and Larry both bowed out at the same time. I think there was 1, maybe 2 more playoff drivers that disconnected. There's quite a few, dropping like flies.
I know Lee got some damage.
Yeah, he did. We'll
Oh,
see that
oh yeah.
too.
Is that when you turned him, Tom?
No. That's a fun way to look at it.
I mean, you did hit the wall.
I mean, I wouldn't hit the wall if Lee gave me about 30 feet more.
No,
room.
he was coming. Even if you didn't hit the wall, he was coming up to hit you.
Yeah. No, Lee's a good guy. He afterwards he messaged because I was so pissed off in the moment. I just come over and like claims and involves are open, 34 involved. But he messaged me and we chatted and we got everything squared away. There was a misunderstanding.
Oh, that's good.
A few moments later.
Tom likes to do his awkward pauses.
Yeah.
Well, I'm leaving it open for
what?
Kory or Amanda or Ed to.
Oh, talk
Ain't
about the
my fucking
race.
show.
About
Yeah.
the race?
About the race, ask Ed questions.
What
do
do I
something.
fucking was in there for 5 laps. I ain't got nothing.
Ed, talk about your race, buddy.
Well, I do want to know what Ed races with. That's one of the things I like to know about people when they hop into this. Like, what do you got for equipment and everything? VR, like wheel, all that kind of stuff.
No,
Monitors.
I have 3 monitors. Actually, I got 1, 2, 5 monitors, but 3
Dang.
for racing. The top monitor is my relative and track map and all that, and then for my pit calls, I have an iPad.
Ooh,
Dang.
have a button box. Do you does it, the track? I don't use the track map. I have every fucking widget I can think of. I got a fuel calculator, relative that has like all this stuff on it from Race Labs. Like I have like the time so I can see what time it is. I'm damn, it's 9:15 and we still got 30 laps to go. And then I got my chat, and then above me I have the standings. I have all sorts of shit, but I've never put the track map on. Does that help you out
Yeah,
at all?
I use it. I use it for under caution, so I can see where the
Oh, where
pace
the pace
car is,
car's at?
get prepared, and that kind of stuff. And when I do road courses, I use that a lot to start to learn them.
Oh,
Ed, can you like highlight certain drivers on the right? Like, let's say you're in the championship 4. Can you highlight the other 3 drivers to show, or just show them? You
No,
know what I mean?
I don't know. You might be able
oh,
to.
I know what you're talking about. That'd be cool.
We got
I
we got
just
a
I just
We
have
got
the
a viewer
numbers.
question
we got
Ooh,
a viewer
question. Oh,
for Ed. Ed, David Gainforth would like to know what you do when you crash out of a race early, because it's usually not even dark yet. Because it
That's from
works on his
Dave
lawn.
Gameforth, by the way.
oh shit!
Dave's full of shit too.
It's not even dark.
So when you get annoyed, do you always rock back and
Uh.
forth? Like, because I just notice you look and then you're like, this motherfucker.
No,
Turn
I'm
it
trying
a
to.
little bit.
You remember I got my 54-year-old eyes. I got to look up to see what it says.
I thought that was like, I'm gonna wreck him on the next
Yeah,
track.
I'm just hang on. I just have this post-it right here. I'm
There are no
writing on.
cautions tomorrow, so
I usually can't wreck Davey because he's in the back.
Oh, oh, damn! Shots fired at the 101.
damn.
You guys are acting like Alex Bowman and Bubba Wallace out there.
We need a bracket challenge.
Oh, we can do it.
No, how the hell are you gonna do it?
How does that even work?
I did it in BPL. Actually, I did a thing where you can have people fill out brackets.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I just input after the race. I just input the who won, or I just put like who won
Oh.
for each one, and then it populates itself.
They like do their own, or is it like an Excel file? Like, what is
You
it?
do your own.
No,
and
it's on the
just send it.
website. Like
Oh, is
people,
it?
yeah,
Okay.
people sign up, log into the website, then like we could have all the viewers make picks. That's what we did on Race Chatter.
Just need your social security number and bank
Yep,
account number,
yep,
and
that's
then you
it.
get a login.
It's super
Don't forget
easy.
the zip code.
Yeah, and I need the 3 little digits on the back of your credit card.
Well, Ed asked what it was, so who can explain it the best? Because it's not me.
What?
What, bracket challenge?
Yeah.
Oh, you watch NASCAR, Ed?
I do, but I don't pay attention to that shit.
Oh, well, basically, it's like March Madness. You know what March Madness is? The brackets.
Yeah,
He's like, I don't watch that shit either.
Well, he knows what a fucking bracket is for playoffs. It's basically
Tournament.
Yeah, it's a tournament bracket, and you do it by first to 32nd in the points, and then that's how they're seeded. Like one would race against 32, two against 31, and then
NASCAR's doing this,
yeah, NASCAR's
Yeah,
doing it
it's
right
like
now.
6 races.
and they just have to win the race.
No,
They just have
they
to
just
beat
have
the
to
other
beat.
guy?
Yeah, that's all you have to do. You just have to beat the person you're racing against. It's like you versus that person.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
He has a lot of time
Yeah.
to Google it when he's
Maybe
out. He's on fire tonight.
I'll talk to Tom, and maybe we'll do that next season.
I mean,
Hey,
25
Dave, I
days.
only have.
It'd be easy to do.
Tom, how many DNFs do I have?
I can give me 3 minutes and I'll tell you. Now NASCAR is doing it for 32. Like, how would we do it and have it make sense? Like, would we do like 16? And I also think that like 1 and 2 should go together, and 3 and 4 not.
No,
1 and
don't do that
32.
pussy shit. That's what they're doing the golf thing. I hate it. Where they're like,
Hold on.
oh well,
what
these.
did you want? What did you want to know? DNFs, Ed?
So they had.
Yeah, Dave's busting my balls.
All right, so Ed, you have. I can even give you the. You have 202 starts with 33 DNFs, which is a 16.34 DNF rate. Now, if I go to Dave, so 16.34, that's really what matters. David has 409 starts with 25 DNFs, which is 6.11%.
So
like,
you
oh,
did
shit.
everything. So this year I only have what, 1 or 2? 2?
Oh, yeah, all time. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But yeah, we wouldn't do that, Tom. Where 1 plays 2. They do that in my golf thing, and I hate it.
Isn't that fair though? Like, how you gonna
No.
put Greg Mitchell against Casey, cover yours. How are you going to put Greg Mitchell against Casey Tomlinson?
Well, it's
If
true.
if Greg gets some damage and crashes out, he's out.
In the golf thing,
You
they
just
put
gotta
me up
finish
against
better.
like the top 5 in our fucking league, and I'm like, this guy's been playing for like 15 years, and he gets like 20 under par every fucking round, and I get like 6 under par.
That's
and you're
that's
gonna
the fun
pair me
part
up
about
against
it,
him?
that you can have those upsets.
Well,
Like,
it's not fun when you suck.
you don't have
you
to
would just
suck. You
do
just
it.
have to do better.
You would just take the season past and match them up that way, right?
Well,
The
that's what they
points, yeah.
did. They did like 3 seeding races because it's not like points overall. It's like your past 3 or 4 races performance and your
We did
average
it.
finish. That's how they seeded you.
Oh, in BPL we did it by the points when they started it, but
Yeah.
they do a lot more races, so we'd have to figure out some way to see that, or maybe because we'd have to start it early, right? Because you need to see
Just do a
I
wheel
mean,
spin.
3, 2,
probably
16,
only need
8,
like 4.
5 races.
What we
Okay, well,
should do
take
is we should
take
we
the
should do.
you
Sorry,
take
Ed.
take the top 4 in points, and they're the 4 number 1 seeds.
Yeah,
How you gonna have 4 number? What?
yeah,
Well, you doing a
yeah,
full
he's
bracket?
like East, West, North, South divisions, so they'd be the number 1 seeds. Yeah, that's
Oh,
how you seed them. You do 1, and then 2's the one at the bottom, then 3's the one up there, and 4's the one up there.
we should do it like the in-season bracket because like and it's too late to do it now because we're out of time for it for this season at least. But like for next season, we should do it like because last season what we did was if you made every race and didn't claim a caution in your 7 chase races, if you win the bracket, you get a guaranteed spot in the 500.
Ty
Ooh.
Dillon's a butthole.
Who's Doze Goes Gaming?
Maybe we'll have a little
Hello.
prize too. We don't know. Maybe we'll talk about it.
Got some new viewers. Hey, hit that. Oh, hi Cody. I was
Like
gonna say
Cody.
hit that. I was gonna say hit that 1 or 2.
It better not be Cody Gibson. It's his 18-year wedding anniversary tonight. You better not be
Oh,
watching
You better be
Thunderstruck.
watching this.
And
You better be
Wait,
taking
Katie,
your wife
Cody,
out
you gotta say the
someplace.
last.
All right, let's
Oh, Cody.
stop talking about brackets. Start talking about my win in Vegas.
Happy anniversary, by the way, Cody.
happy anniversary.
So, Tom, I didn't qualify well. I started like 23rd or something, and I was just riding around in the back, just saving my stuff because it was a little difficult to pass. And
Can I
then
say I heard him cuss really loud through my headset after
I
he
don't
qualified.
understand
I hear,
fucking
what
qualifying.
the fuck? And I pulled my VR up and I looked. I'm like, oh, he didn't qualify well, I bet.
I don't get it. I had my fucking foot mashed on the gas for 2 whole laps, and I'm 2/10 slower than the first place guy. I don't understand that.
Oh. Well, let's just say I almost got the pole 2 weeks. I've had like 5 poles in 380 races or whatever, and I almost got 2 in a row. Then
Damn.
fucking Mitchell had to come and beat
Yeah,
me up.
fucking Dave even beat me. I'm just sitting back there, and I'm like, all right. And I think Dave was racing me too. I'm like, come on, Dave, I'm saving my shit. Dave's fucking racing, darn me and shit. So I didn't get obviously any stage points the first one. I moved up, I think mid pack. Then the second stage started. I think I passed. No, I passed Dustin. It was Dustin Caldwell and somebody else. They were playing fuck in the middle of the track right at the end of the stage. Well, they used up their shit. I went by them. I ended up getting 9th, so I got 1 stage point. We're starting 9th. Worked my way up
Wait,
to
what?
4th. I was following Gary. I'm like, Gary saved the stuff better than me. I can't catch him. But me and Gary raced pretty good. And then
Stage 2?
yeah, stage 2.
I have you with 1 point
Oh.
at the end of stage 2.
Yeah, I said, yeah.
You
Or
said
10th.
9th.
Okay, 10th, 9th, whatever.
I won. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter in the end. Don't spoiler alert. So then stage 3 comes. I'm racing. I'm like, all right, looks like I'm gonna get a 4th. I was trying to get I think we are catching Cody Gibson because he burned his shit up. Me and Gary, where I'm like, ooh, maybe I'll get a 3rd. I can talk to Joe. And racing. Well, the second stage, I think we had that caution midway through. Well, Cody Heinzman took 2 tires like a dummy because I kept riding to the end. And there's a late race caution. I took him and I drove through the back of Gary Bowman, set him out of the way, and then won. Past Cody Heinzman and Andrew Caldwell. 3 wide, fucking rip in the middle.
I want to hear from Ed if Gary cussed you out in their Discord, like fucking
Gary
Kory.
even said he was trying to block me. He's trying to hold me up.
No, I wasn't in there actually.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, he was
Surprised by
man.
the
He was
statement.
out watering the fucking roses outside.
Yeah, exactly.
he, he only had what 2.5 minutes of excitement all night.
Shit.
Kory, like I started behind you because I also had an extra set of tires for that late race caution. But like you couldn't pass on the restarts. Like we needed it. We would go, we would stop, we would go, we would stop, meaning cautions, right? And
Well,
like
we
we
had
really needed I needed like a lap and a half to do anything, even on fresh tires.
yeah, I got the first one. I got held up by Cody Gibson, but then Gary got by him. So then Gary held me up too because obviously they're on 20-lap old tires and I'm on fresh. So I'm pushing. I almost timed Gary's right. I gave Gary a bump right before Cody went, but it was a little too early. But yeah, it was there was what 3 of us up there that were actually made it past. Well, we were started I started 7th, so you were what, 8th or 9th?
Something like I was a row behind you, so either
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I tried on that one, I got to the outside, I'm like, "Oh, I'm ripping this top." I ripped the top, and then of course, here comes Gary sliding up the track. So I had to fucking lift the rear end of his truck and push him down the backstretch.
Honestly, I wonder if 2 tires, because it took so long to pass there, would have been more important for me to come out in front of you and have
Yeah,
only
probably
2
could have.
tires.
Yeah.
But 134 laps from the mile and a half at Las Vegas. Cody Heinzman wins stage number 1. Cody Gibson, Greg Mitchell, myself, Matt Semple, Dustin Ping, Joe Hudson. You start to hear all these names that are playoff drivers, and they are earning stage points for their playoff run. Cody Heinzman wins stage 2. Cody Gibson wins, gets second place. Matt Semple third. Brad Holmes. Who's the 8? Oh, Gary Bowman. Joe Hudson, Greg Mitchell, and then Kory got 1 stage point. So stage points, even in the playoffs, super important because that may be what makes or breaks you go into the next round. As we'll see in a few minutes, Kory's got the slide up, but it's pretty close down towards the cut line.
Well, the bracket. There we go. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Advancing to the round of 8. The man, the myth, the legend, the driver of the number
I'm gonna
3
go cut Kory's
Toyota
internet cord
Tundra.
tomorrow night.
Kory Sherman, win and in. He's got 2 extra little points over there in round of 8. He's going to need those. Cody Heinzman in second with 5,092. Greg Mitchell third. Cody Gibson fourth. Tom Richter up in fifth. Joe Hudson sixth. Caldwell seventh. Matthew Semple eighth. And below the cut line, there's 6 guys that are going to run their asses off at the Glen this week. Yeah, Gary Bowman, Lee Campbell, Tanner Marr, Larry Bell, Ed Jurgen, and Mackenzie Milwane. Oh, that was even me.
You look from like 4th to like 9th there. And you've got a 7-point swing. And going to Watkins Glen, the boot, an unknown layout of it. I still think there's going to be people that show up tomorrow night and be like, "Why are we going straight?" 100%.
There's a bunch of cones. They'll know.
Yeah, right.
What's
Anybody down
penalty
here?
if I go through this?
What's the slowdown? Anybody down here or on this list that needs to hit the panic button yet? That needs to start thinking winning in or must win to get in at this point?
Yeah,
me.
the guy right there sitting over there, Ed Jurgen. I think basically Tanner, Larry, and Ed is Mackenzie showing up? Do we know? Probably not.
He
It
wasn't
don't
there
look
last
like it.
week.
Yeah. So those, definitely those 3 because going up to lead, that's 17 points. That's quite a bit.
So you're already saying 11th and down hits the panic button.
Yeah. I think those three had DNFs at Vegas.
Yeah,
Yep.
probably.
What do you think, Amanda?
I don't know. Like I said, I practiced a bit yesterday because I haven't run the boot since I was getting my license up to run the
No, we're
Daytona
talking about
24.
the.
I know, but I'm saying, like, I've never raced a road race in Cyber. I've only watched it. I took all those races off all the times that it would have been an option for me. So I honestly haven't paid attention to anybody other than watching Cody chase Greg the one race. So I don't know who is a road track racer in here.
No, we're
If
talking about who should hit the panic button.
who should hit the panic button because we know who's good, the few who are good. Um, I would say Gary should panic if he can't stay away from trouble because Gary's so close to the edge right there, and he needs to stay in front of Tanner and Larry and them. Gary's gonna finish top 5, or he's gonna have an issue. So I personally would panic if I was Gary.
Yeah.
We
And
got-
Gary's pretty good at
Yeah, we gotta see Dave's.
Shut up, Dave. I'm just saying that's the reasoning behind it. Like I don't know how most of these people race on the track, so I don't even know if it's worth them panicking.
I don't know. I think so a perfect race is 66 points. So there's a it used to just be 43 plus bonus points, but a perfect race is 66 points. That's a lot you can gain or lose. I mean, if you're looking like let's say that Tanner gets 20 stage points, wins both stages tomorrow night.
That's not gonna happen. I'll just let you know.
Well, listen, we live in a world of what ifs, right?
Hey,
Like
sometimes Tanner does okay at road courses.
like Tanner and Larry could essentially, or no, I guess 25, 30, no, 28, 30. Well, hell, I guess, yeah, I would probably say Tanner and Down are must wins to advance to the round of 8 after Vegas.
What do you think, Ed?
I mean,
You sweating?
looking at that, yes. Not really because did nothing I could do with last week. I mean, my whole goal was just to survive last week, and that didn't happen because I
Made it
figured
11 laps.
I figured I could do good at that road course. So
Yeah, you're because we did our picks that we'll get to in a little bit, and I had you up there. I know you and Gary are really good at as a road course guys.
and unless Greg Mitchell's bullshitting us, him being out is gonna help.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's gonna.
spoiler alert.
Yeah, yeah. Tom made us take our do our picks before he even told us. Asshole.
Oh, he had it posted.
Yeah,
He
yeah. After
posted
Tom,
it
after
after.
Tom added him.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, and for some reason, Greg's in our Thunderstruck channel, and Tom.
He was like our second guest, and I never removed him from it. So.
Yeah, we got the first one in the round of 8. That's pretty cool, huh? Look at that. So how about this? What if well, mishap might happen to Cody, or if something happens and a non-playoff driver wins? That's
I
gonna.
mean, a non-playoff. Okay, so a non-playoff driver would be better for Cody than somebody on this list here, though.
Oh, that is true. Yes.
So like, what Cody needs to be worried about is something happening to Cody and Tanner. I don't know. Everybody else disconnecting and Tanner winning the race. Like that's what Cody needs to be worried about. And realistically, Cody doesn't need to be worried about much, at least in this round, because he had a pretty good buffer going in. The worst did he? What did I
Worst
say?
run in the round of 8.
Oh, he was talking about you. The worst one in the round of 8. Yeah, I think that's what he said.
How am I the worst? I'm at the top.
You said first. He thought you said.
Oh,
Anyway, so that's.
oh,
your,
I think he's
that's
just.
your
I think he's
chase
trying to
point.
make a joke. Hang on, I got something for that. Who are you, Mike Stiverson?
Reckon. Stupid.
So let's move on to you got the boopers?
Yeah, I got
for?
the boopers.
So no cautions while he pulls that up. No cautions tomorrow night. We did a poll for stage yellows, which I was surprised because I felt like last season it was a lot more in favor, but no stage yellows tomorrow night. No cautions for even these one in park drivers. So kind of a little bit of the pressure taken off, or
Hey, Tom. Guess who
Yo.
I don't see on this list?
Well, if you took off the inactive drivers, you'd be on here.
Well, I'm on
Well,
I'm on a
whoa.
2 in park now. I graduated to a 2 in park. Yeah. Just can't self spin.
So the reason that Andrew is suspended, and it's in our rule book, just for clarification, the reason that Andrew is missing Watkins Glen tomorrow. So if somebody's on a 1 in park already and they don't claim the caution, we put in a precaution and kind of a fail-safe safety net underneath that. If you're on a 1 in park, you don't claim the caution, then you're suspended for and you're found at fault for it. That's the criteria. You're suspended for the following week. So that is the reason that Andrew is on a suspension here.
And that poor guy, he just got off of it too. His
Don't cause
suspension.
cautions.
Yeah, that's true.
It's that easy.
Yeah.
Don't wreck other people.
Yeah, Ed. Driving so close to everybody.
Gotta have fun, man.
Oh, I hear you. And I do the same thing when I get around certain people. I'm like, oh, I'm going to pitch the shit out of you.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Oh, Tom. Yeah, me and Tom we door bang a lot.
You'll see from the picture where I get it from.
From the picture. Oh.
Oh, you want me to show him? Or do you want to wait till after? You want to get through?
That's up to you. Don't
Oh, well, let's get through the videos, then we'll go. Tom, write in your notes. We need to show Ed's pictures. We'll do it for Furry Friends.
All
right. So we playing
Oh,
videos?
one
now?
of them is a furry friend.
I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, one is.
right.
Yuck.
Never mind. We'll talk about that another time.
What?
Nothing. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you on Facebook talking about Furry Friends.
Oh. Or you want to see some clips of Vegas?
Yeah.
All right.
Not really.
All right. Oh, I think you're up, Ed.
Yeah, I figured that.
Lap number 11-ish here.
Oh.
Ooh.
Whoa. He said, "Stop using the whole track in front of me."
It's like move.
Yeah.
What's funny is I'm in there with Gary. I'm like, dang, Chris has hit me every turn. I'm like, man, I'm gonna fucking wreck. I'm gonna wreck. I know it's coming.
This one was difficult to call though because you hit the wall a little bit coming out, right? Like if Chris just turned you, it'd be a whole lot easier to call.
I want to see it again.
Yeah, no, that's
we
definitely
got
my
a second
fault.
one.
I mean,
Let's see what this one is. Ooh, this is from his view.
he probably didn't lift at all.
So he just held his line. I mean, I would put that Ed. I mean, Chris held his line the whole time. Ed's going all over the fucking place.
No, that's definitely me. I hit the wall and came off of it.
Now, was this terminal damage? Did you have was it
Yeah.
optional?
Oh yeah.
Required?
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you claimed that,
Engine
didn't
was
you, Ed?
broke. What's that?
So you claimed that, didn't you? That one?
No, I think it went to review, right? It was no fault.
Oh, we got one more clip.
There was a racing incident or something like that.
Ooh, see those hands jerking around. Oops. Uh-oh. Eee.
I thought I was good right there.
You were not.
Oh, you were not good.
No. Once we were
fixed
down there, I thought it was going to be clear. We were going to work it out, but he didn't back out.
Yeah. Damn, Chris froze. See? You gotta do what I do. Yeah, you gotta make him sweat it out for a week because he thought I was mad at him. I told Amanda, I'm like, he wrote me on Discord after, oh, sorry, man, this, that's my fault. I slid into the pits. I didn't even respond to him. Man, it's like, you didn't respond to him? I was like, no, I'm gonna let him sweat it out. So he gives me some room at Vegas, and he gave me some room.
There was one night that Kory was involved in on an unclaimed, and he messaged me at like 10:30 on a Tuesday night, and I was like, I'm just gonna go to bed and I'll answer this in the morning.
I said to him, like, you know you're at fault if Tom's not answering you back. He
Yeah.
just doesn't want to deal with you being mad tonight. It worked.
Yeah, it did. All right, we got a second one.
Oh, this is where Eric pushed him wide.
What? Eric didn't push nobody wide.
Eric came in, he's like, I want some of this. And he scared Larry.
I might have scared Larry because I was trying to get around Larry for a few laps, and then I'm like, oh, he left the bottom open. I'm just gonna hug this bottom.
I was glad to see that actually.
What?
Well, yeah, that took out 2 of your other chase
Yeah, exactly.
contenders.
Larry's not much for DNFing, like, at all. He usually always sticks it out. We've raced with him for a few years in different leagues, and he almost always gets his shit fixed and gets back out on the track. He must have been very annoyed, and Tanner must have convinced him to get out. Oh,
No,
or it was
Tanner
thermal
came
damage.
back out. I think
Did
he
he?
got something else. Yeah, we got a couple
I
more.
saw them both disconnect pretty quickly right after each
Yeah, I
other.
think it was after this. This is from Brian Dorsey, I want to say.
Oh, some crafty driving there. All right, got one more.
3 wide on the outside.
Ooh. Oh, this is Eric's stream.
There.
This is our extreme.
Oh,
Easy. Hold your line. P19. Hold your line. Hold your line. In the middle.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh!
Outside.
oh,
That's Andy coming through.
oh yeah. There goes
Somebody in a
Gainforth.
pink or a purple car.
That is the stage. Follow
Race cars out.
Oh,
Larry definitely got scared. He's like, there's too many cars around me.
Was that a racing
It-
incident?
yeah, I think so.
I want to say yeah.
'Cause that
It's
was
tough to make 4 wide work at Vegas. I mean, you can do it, but it's tough to do, especially when the 3 car is one of them.
Well, you know, I was in the back of your mind, you're a little scared. You're like, well, I had got no X's from that. I had no contact with anybody. I'm like, I didn't float up or anything, did I? And they take this fucking win away from me. I'm gonna be so pissed. You know, the
We're
funny
gonna
thing.
need another review, by the way, for that car.
Yeah, somebody's protesting it now. That's what right after that my mic stopped working because I went back and watched my stream. It was like lap 27 it stopped working or something because they heard me talk then and then they had mic problems. Oh, there's a 3. Why is the 3 truck around all
What?
this stuff?
Why does Steven's truck look like
No, it was like that for
ghosted
me too.
there? Was it?
Oh
Don't
shit!
fucking racing, Steven.
Oh
Fucking 7.5 minutes of damage.
Steven didn't do anything wrong there.
no!
Well, he's the one I had ended up clipping, so it's his fault.
We
Well.
watched that back on the broadcast. I was like, oh man, those guys flew down into that inside wall. They were hauling ass down
I
there.
think in Kory's stream you probably hear me go, motherfucker! Like,
You hear
so
that every
loud.
stream.
This is the one I told you. Whatever.
What?
It's the one I told you not to put in.
No, there's a different one. That one says 3B.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Hey, I'm not the one that labels these and sends them to me. And you need to fix your fucking OBS. You're sending them over, I think 720 still.
Am I? Oh,
Yeah.
well, you're gonna have to show me how to change that.
It's POV.
Point of view.
So here comes Lee Campbell trying to end my championship hopes.
Here's Tom spinning the 60.
The most
Oh,
egregious,
time you bounce off the wall and turned him.
the most egregious intentional wreck by Lee Campbell I've ever seen.
Plenty of room there. Plenty of room there.
Yeah. Go higher, Tom.
How much more room you fucking need?
Yeah, Lee's trying to come off the corner and you're all fucking pinching him down.
And he did it to the Bucci's truck. Come on, Lee. Banging the beaver, Dave says.
Oh, you want to play that again? All right, here's number 5.
That one
Ooh,
Lee
what's this one?
claimed. I had
Oh. Whoa, save it.
they save it.
Nice. Oh, fuck, I ain't done with you.
Hey,
It's fucking Casey.
Oh, these two.
Casey, you're in chat.
Yeah,
Explain
Casey.
yourself, Lucy. Explain it, Lucy.
What'd the 77 do to you? I
Uh,
love how there's I like so
Play it again.
hang on. So Tom sends me all these videos and he labels them. But he has like 4A, 4B, but then he'll write like 5A, but there won't be like a 5B. So I'm like looking like shit, is there another one?
Well, it's because when I'm clipping them, I don't know if I'm going to do a second view of them.
Oh.
So I just do. Oh, yeah.
I want to see it
That's
again
smart.
because I wasn't
Okay.
paying attention.
Well, fucking pay attention to the show. Oh. He's like, oh yeah, nice safe, man.
Right up in front of Nathan Dufton. Nowhere for Nathan to go in 47. Really unfortunate for Nathan. He was having an okay run.
Dick move, Casey. That should have been reviewed for intentional.
Yeah, I'll
wrecking.
just smile and nod at that one.
Why?
Because that's about every fucking lap behind the 77 if you're running behind them every fucking lap.
Ooh,
Just saying.
yeah. I don't know if I got
Anybody got Spectrum internet?
Surprise,
Pretty
motherfucker.
slow. I don't care for it.
Yeah, I used to have it, and then I switched over to Comcast. It's the only thing that they have here. So
Oh, you guys.
Absolutely, Tom. I agree.
All right. Let's go on to number 6.
I don't think these trucks have Jake brakes. Cody, Casey.
Oh,
Oh, look at that.
oh, hello.
This one was a point of
up.
contention.
Oh, straighten them. He's trying to straighten them out.
Is he gonna
He's
fucking
still
break
trying.
all?
No, he's trying to straighten them out. So no caution. Oh.
Leroy was this one was found fault to the 61 if you want to show it again real quick, but 61 found at fault for this one.
And you've done that before, haven't you? When you'd spin somebody, you like hit them in the quarter panel, straighten them out, and there's no caution. You're like, whoops. Sorry about that. I got you though.
You're welcome, Mitch.
Yeah, I straightened you out. You're fine.
So, another look.
I see the 77 coming down and Leroy
77
coming
all
up
the
a
way.
little, but 77 came down more than Leroy came up.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Hang on.
The perspective on this is hard to see, but they're coming out of turn 2. So it's not like anybody's really entering the corner here.
The 77 is definitely coming down.
Yeah.
Coming down more than
77 was
61's
coming
going
down.
up, without a
Yeah.
doubt. And the fact that he didn't even try to slow down just peeves the fucking shit out of me.
61 should have never came up. Is that the one? Who's he talking about? Ever since the 77 at fault.
This is how we should do the
Smart man.
reviews.
Oh my God, we should. Where they have to wait like a whole week to find out if they're suspended or at fault, and we just do it live on the show.
Reviews on Thunderstruck.
You
Live.
guys better hope I'm not
practice.
drinking hard tonight. I'm gonna fucking nail everybody to the cross. All right, we got a couple
61
more.
should have been faster than the 77. Couldn't have hit him then, says Mr. G.
Well, see, you should just have Dave review everything. He seems like a smart guy.
This is... What is this?
Hornet's nest.
Oh, this is where I lift Gary's bumper up and push him down the backstretch.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, almost crashed here. I think that was
This
Caldwell
is
that
like
had to miss
3 laps. Wait, did there should be another one involving oh, maybe it's next. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because I got into Gary. I tried to miss him. I didn't realize Andrew was there.
If I was Andrew, I would have turned right.
Then you're gonna get
He held it
cause
well.
caution.
Because Andrew's a nice guy. Not everybody would have lifted.
the caution was out.
Hell, I didn't see it. Sorry, my spotter was talking.
Meantime, what's this one?
This is a restart with 2 or 3 to go. On board 77.
77's still alive, huh?
Oh my god.
Andy's not.
Is he lifting it, or is he still in the throttle?
Oh, hang on. Let's see. Oh, Tom doesn't have the inputs up.
The input. Oh. Well, no, I can't have the inputs.
Oh.
It's my replay.
Oh.
He's barely. He was staying in the throttle for quite some time.
That's one of those moments that like was Andy here. Show it again. That's like one of those moments that was Andy all the way down on the white line. No. Does he have to be to claim the position? Also no.
No, he's got the position right there.
You can't fit
there's
your
that,
truck there.
That's a half car length. I mean, I get it. It's end of the race, but where are we trying to get
No,
here?
you can't fit your truck.
Trying to get your
He had the
15?
position all the way there.
Who did?
Yeah, but like some
And
people.
Andy.
Right,
Oh yeah. That's what I said.
Some people are going to be like, "Oh, you weren't right down on the white line." Like, hey, if you leave daylight, I'm going to find it. Like,
Now,
and
can
I
you
get-
go below the white line to make
Yeah.
a pass?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do. Yeah,
You're just gonna
Yeah.
come up, float up the track into whoever you're trying to pass, but it
You
could
go
try.
down below the white line to make a pass and you hit him. It's definitely you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not on the racing.
That
surface.
one, the 77 claimed, and I believe that was the second claim of the night. So the 77 did park for the remainder of the event, which was like 3 laps from here. We got 11 viewers out on YouTube tonight. Hey guys,
They're
who
here
else
for
is out there?
this.
I see Casey, Cody G, Chris Rose, Mike
Iverson.
Stiverson.
David.
Yeah,
Hear those boos.
yeah. Tom sent me the boo clip. He's like, oh, there's another one without it. You never sent that one. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice job, Kory.
Yeah, look
you
at
know,
that.
I know that I give you a lot of shit on we both do, but congratulations.
He
Oh,
put a lot of
thanks.
practice in. He did a couple hours on Sunday as well, and we
It
don't
did. It
normally
did come
anymore.
down to it.
Oh, just get lucky.
I just got lucky on this one. I had the extra set of tires, and luckily a lot of people
the best
behind
one.
me did too.
So
It's the best way to
Kory,
win sometimes.
I don't think you know this offhand. You've got 126 starts after Las Vegas. What number win was that for you?
10.
Fuck me sideways, I guess. Yeah, it was
I
10.
know all my wins. I got
Um,
7 Rising Stars one season.
yeah, you had 10 wins, 24 top 3s, 41 top 5s, and 70 top 10s out of 120.
Damn.
Congratulations on moving to the round of 8. Now remember, you got to show up to Watkins Glen. And
Oh, I'm
Rockingham.
showing up, and I'm hoping somebody crashes me right away so I can park it and go pick up dog poop like
We're
that.
gonna make it a rule that you need to run like 80% of the laps or some shit like
No,
that.
you can't do that. If you get crashed out, you're like, what? My win doesn't count because somebody crashed me? That's bullshit.
New rule.
Yep, those new tires were king. Tom saw it. I didn't realize you finished third either. Till we were pulling. I'm like, fuck's Tom pulling up here? I'm like, oh shit, he got
Yeah.
third.
Yeah, Andrew Caldwell. Andrew had a really good shot at it. You pinched him down a little bit on the
I didn't.
on
I wish
the
I
exit
would
of 4.
pull up my stream right now and put it in the.
But but you know what? Honestly, obviously, I'm in the playoffs and the chase grid, right? But there's a part of me that was rooting for Andrew because Andrew's on like I think it's like a 98 race winless streak. It might even be more than that. I'll tell you. Hold on. Winless streak for Andrew Caldwell right now is it's got to be 134 because I don't see him on here.
I
and
think
know
I
he
was
is
at
on
like
here.
a
I can't believe
30,
it's that
low
long for him.
30.
He runs too good to have a
Exactly.
134 race winless streak.
He's always near the front.
Genuine talk.
Genuine talk.
Oh,
A
we got a
few
level
moments
oneer.
later.
Oh, level 1. That's our level up music.
We need like an animation of like
stupid.
cats falling from the top of the stream.
Oh, now you're trying to get complicated with it.
So that was Vegas.
Yeah,
We are
it
never
was.
racing Vegas ever again. There was a lot of people.
I'll go out on top. Yeah, retire the track. It's the
It's
threes
a
track.
fun track.
lot of
It
people mad at
really is. Like after I got my
Why is that?
damage fixed, I felt good, but it's just people are impatient and reckless, and probably half of those cautions easily could have been avoided. Probably 3/4 of them if people just were a little patient.
Yeah.
I mean, that many issues in the first half of the race. Like, come on, stop it.
We ran, but see, that's funny though. Like, I think stage 1, we ran all the way green. Stage 2, we ended under the stage designation. Everything else came in the 3rd stage.
No, you
Well, it
had
seems sloppy.
mine the first. Mine was
Oh
first,
yeah, I guess.
first
All
by
right.
lap.
Yeah,
I mean,
music's
Yeah.
we weren't even warmed up yet. My tires weren't even warm
music's
at
a
that
melee
point.
on like lap 32 or something right after the restart.
I was still holding my
Okay,
truck wide
alright,
open
fair.
at that point, Ed. We moving on to next. Our
Well,
picks.
let's go into our playoff game that we got.
I don't have
Or not that, but like the stats, I guess.
no,
before we
I
get
don't.
into
I lost my graphic. I have to redo a graphic.
What?
Here's the leaderboard. I think this leaderboard.
Yeah. So this is our little in-season game that Kory, Amanda, myself, and our guest host are doing. The guest host is a chair of whoever's visiting us on a Monday night. So coming out of Las Vegas, remember last week we picked where we thought each of the playoff drivers would finish in relation to each other. The green highlights, so like Larry Bell 12 for me, Mackenzie 14 for me, those drivers were the correct picks. So anything highlighted in green is a correct pick. You also get the bonus point if you get the lowest finisher. You get extra bonus points if you pick all 3 lowest finishers. So leaving Las Vegas, race 1, I lead the points. It might be the only championship I win this season. But Amanda's right behind me with 6 points.
Yep, yep.
Wait, what'd you say to the green, Matt?
The green is a match. So, like, if you look at Tanner, right? So Tanner finished 11th out of the playoff drivers. Kory picked Tanner to finish 11th, so that's why he's highlighted green.
Oh, is that
underneath
of the
Kory's
playoff
name.
drivers? Okay, I got you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in relation to each other. Kory, did you say that you don't have the Watkins Glen stats?
I got the stats.
Oh, what the hell did you say you
Oh,
lost?
the little graphic. The
duck?
No, the AI image. Oh, you want the duck? I got the duck. No, the AI image of us for the picks.
Oh.
Yeah, I got the duck.
All right. Research. Hold on. Keep it up.
This is so stupid.
Keep it up.
And then we
Research
got
duck.
I got a duck for it.
stats.
You got a
right?
duck?
Oh, yeah. Research duck.
So here's your 1920 1080 stats picture.
Yeah.
He was giving me a hard time about it.
I just sized it right.
Only one active winner?
18 races run at WGI Watkins Glen. Never run the boot, so that's a thing. But 18 races, 13 different winners, 1 active winner. And that is Cody Heinzman, April of 24. And then you've got your highest average finishes and lowest average finishes, followed by most starts and average finishes.
Yeah.
So, Edward, we always say guest first out here tonight. So you can pick anybody from this list, or you can go off script here. Who you got winning Watkins Glen tomorrow night?
I mean, the easy pick is Cody. I'm gonna go Gary. Gary's
Ooh.
always consistent here.
Yeah,
I'm
average finish
Has 7
4.7.
starts, 4.7. Yeah.
Surprised you're on there, Tom. 'Cause I didn't know you.
Wow.
No, not knocking you, but I didn't think you'd like road.
That's
That's
weird.
pretty good. You got there.
It seems like he puts himself in every one of them, Ed.
I
His
find
name's
a way to get
always
myself on this.
yeah. He makes a stand up so he would be in it. Then he puts a little fire next to him.
Most DNFs.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
a good average finish. I didn't know you did that for road courses.
Yeah, especially with 10 races too. Wish you would center justify your stuff.
It is centered. Oh, well, some of it's centered, some of it's not. You get what you get.
Eric Anderson with the most races, huh?
Really surprised that Gary, not surprised, that's the bad word to use, but really impressed with Gary's 4.7 over 7 races. Like that to me stands out probably the most.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be pushing hard, so I might take him out.
Oh shit, there goes my competition.
Yeah.
Who you guys out in chat got? Mike, Dave, Casey, Chris Rose, Cody G. Who you guys got off of these stats?
You know what, Ed? I'm gonna be rooting for you. I want you to win because that'd be me and you in the top 8. They're like, what the fuck is going on with this playoffs?
Yeah, I knew I liked Mike.
Yeah, Mike Stiverson,
Stiverson.
Picks Ed Jurgen. Okay. Kory, Amanda, who you guys got out of the
Can we
stats?
pick the? Can I pick Gary as well, or do I have to do somebody different?
You can pick whoever you want.
There are no rules here.
I think Gary's gonna take it.
I'm on Team Ed. Go do it, Ed.
So we got 2 picks for Ed. We got a pick for Gary. 2 picks for Ed. 2 picks for Gary.
Can we change the name to Cyber 500?
Could we do 200 laps at Daytona?
My pick, he's not on this list because he didn't meet the minimum starts. But it's going to be hard for me to go against Dustin Peng. Dustin just got his first win a couple of weeks ago and kind of shook that monkey off of his back. And Dustin is always, there's certain names at a road course that are always there. Dustin is always one of them. And I think Dustin will find his way and get the checkered flag at Watkins Glen Boot.
Ooh.
Yeah,
He's consistent.
That's a good pick.
Yeah.
All right. The next one I got says scoring table. I think we were supposed to show this earlier, but we got this.
Oh, yeah. So, same thing as before.
Yeah.
Just without the results.
All right. Now we got picks. Right? We doing picks?
Yep, our playoff picks.
Yeah. So me and Amanda put ours in. Amanda, you got your paper?
What?
You have your paper to write down Ed's? Ed didn't know he had to work tonight.
Tom got 13 for.
Well, he's not going to be there tomorrow.
Yeah, Tom had insider info. Tom with his insider info to, after we made us make our picks first.
Love how we all picked Kory to be 10th.
Hell yeah. I'll definitely finish 10th out of these guys.
Even if you're not, just make it happen. Just like let Cody Gibson by or something like that at the end of the race.
Cody will be ahead of me. Who else you guys? I'd have to I think maybe Larry I'd have to let by.
So these are our picks, Ed. So in relation to each other, where do you see each of these drivers finishing tomorrow night, 1 through 14?
You can start from the lowest or highest.
Not their overall position, but in relation to each other.
Well, I got Gary number 1.
4 hours later.
Cody. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Cody, Matt, myself.
Which Cody?
Tom.
Slow down.
Tony Heisman.
Cody, Matt, and Tom.
No, Cody, Matt, myself, Tom.
Oh.
Who else I got? Cody Gibson. And I guess Lee, Kory, Larry. I don't know how those guys race on road courses. And then Tanner.
What about Joe and Mackenzie?
Well, Mackenzie's not there, so he's going to be last.
So
And then
Joe McKenzie.
no, actually, you know what? I'm gonna have to move Joe up to where I had Tom, and then everybody else chips down.
So you, then Joe, then Tom.
Good luck
1,
with that
2,
math.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Who did you miss? Oh, Andrew Caldwell.
And I think Greg as well.
Oh yeah, well he knows Greg's not gonna be there, so he better
Yeah, I know
watch
Greg's
Greg.
last, so
So Greg's very last. So Andrew.
I'm guessing
Well,
Andrew
remember-
bought it, but that's not going to be right.
Remember,
Andrew
he
did it
he
first.
put a provisional, so
Yeah, so he wants Greg 13.
So what did you want, Andrew?
No, Andrew's 13, and then or Greg is last, right?
No, Mackenzie because he's not there, and then because Greg put in
Oh, okay. So
provisional.
13. Andrew will be 12. Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
So you've got
I'm
Gary,
only
Cody
saying that
H,
because I fucked up, but Andrew's going to be better than that.
Gary, Cody H, Matt, you, Joe, Tom, Cody G, Lee, Kory, Larry, Tanner, Andrew, Greg, Mackenzie.
Yep.
All right, got it down on paper.
There goes the guest host pick for the playoff predictions.
Yeah.
No, Andrew's like super good at road courses.
I know he is. I completely forgot about him.
Well, move him. Shit, you still there ain't no
Don't
rules
worry
on
Nope,
about
this.
it's on paper.
Don't worry about it.
He's like, I ain't coming back on this stupid show again. I don't care who wins.
It says I'm going for my first championship, and I'm seeing you assholes another time.
Yep. What we got next? You got any green flag, black flag?
I do actually.
Ooh.
Hold on, let me scroll up. Well, shit, hold on. I had some before. One of the ones that I remember is that, and obviously we run a fixed league, so we may have a little bit of a biased result here. But open setup versus fixed setup, it is not a simulator unless you can adjust the setup per race.
I'll go first. Black flag. I don't know anything about cars, so I don't know how to set cars up. I like to race them.
I'll go black flag on it as well. I think with everybody on an even playing field, practice your shit and the setup you're given and make talent win it.
Ooh.
Me, I'm going to go black flag.
Black flag.
NASCAR's fucking fixed setups, aren't they?
For the
now.
most part,
Yeah.
I'll say black flag as well. Disagree. For the sole purpose that even though it's a fixed setup, is it really a fixed setup? There's little things you can go in and you can play with, and I know a few people that do play with their settings.
Oh yeah, I do every race.
And I'm not talking about like ratio and brakes and everything. There's little things that you can do within your profilers to try to find any competitive advantage.
What do you mean profilers?
What you talking about, Wills?
Yeah.
Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
fucking cheat codes
Go ask
over
somebody
there.
else. So, all right. So the next one that I had.
Oh, you got to tell us about profilers. Change the subject.
I ain't go talk to people.
Ooh,
Google
Cody.
it.
Do Google it.
Google research it.
That's why Tom's so fast now. Puts in his cheat codes.
It's called grip hacks.
Cody G says.
Yeah, everybody wants you to explain it.
We ain't explaining nothing. The next one was that leagues should utilize drop weeks instead of provisionals, and I guess to
the same thing.
To a lot of people, it might be the same thing, right? But a drop week would be that, like, if like Ed, right, finished 32nd out there the other night, like his worst finish would be dropped as opposed to having two provisionals where he receives last place points throughout the season.
Yeah, that's a big difference compared to provisional.
So what was the question? Do you do drop weeks?
that drop. Well, I guess this isn't really a green black, but provisional drop week should be used over provisionals.
But you can't use a drop
in a
week
league
in
setting.
the playoffs. You can't drop
I
a
don't
week
know.
in the
There
play.
are no rules. We
But
don't
like
use
Greg's
them.
taking a provisional, he just gets last place points, so that's why provisionals are better. Just
But
like
let's say that we were using drop weeks and Greg's previous worst finish was 17th, he would have 0 points for tomorrow night.
what?
You know what I mean?
So a drop week, you get 0 points, or it just wipes it out and you
No,
have
it
less
wipes
races
it
averaging
out.
it.
It wipes it out, and you have less races counting. I don't know. We've never used it, but
Yeah,
So black flag because
Stupid.
we don't understand it fully.
black flag.
Black flag because we don't know the details.
Yeah, black.
well, Cody G says green flag. So
Oh.
explain yourself. Why do you give a green flag on that?
Well,
And then
while we wait
and
for him to answer, let's talk about these profiles that you and Cody
no,
and
we're
Greg
not talking
use.
about we're not talking about profiles.
We need to talk about them profiles.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have like 12
Man, to
PMs
start
when this
Googling.
is over. And then the final one is that fast repairs, if used in a league, do not create what? Hold on, I just lost it. Do not create unsafe racing, but rather an opportunity to come back in the same race.
Mm.
So, like, does it create unsafe racing, or is it an opportunity to?
I think you get more aggressive if
You know what I
it's coming down to the end of a race and you still have a fast repair and you're like, oh, this guy already used his, and you can race people a little bit.
I don't
harder.
like fast repair, so is that a black or green?
We'll say black. Ed.
Black. Probably.
What was it? What was the
Ed
question?
doesn't like fast repairs.
That fast repairs do not create unsafe racing as much as it does an opportunity to overcome an unfortunate circumstance throughout the race.
Yeah, it's black flag.
Black flag.
Yeah, black flag. I think
Black
people
flag.
are a little more daring and a little ballsy, and then they race safer once they use it.
Cody G again. Cody G is going green all night. Cody G says green all depends on the drivers in that leagues.
Get that fast repair
iRacing fixed
nonsense
setup
out of here.
races. You are provided with a predefined car setup that all drivers must use, meaning you cannot make any changes to the car setup. Yada yada yada.
Ooh.
Fixed setups aim to create parity, meaning all drivers are on an equal playing field. It's not really telling me.
Did you Google profiles?
Yeah.
Type in iRacing cheat profiles.
Brake bias, steering ratio, offset. Am I doing that on there? Steering settings for dirt cars, mid-race adjustments, and GT3s, ABS,
What?
TC settings, brake valve settings.
Watch fucking if Casey Tomlinson comes out here and wins tomorrow's race, I am auditing his computer.
Cody already did. He said he's gonna win tomorrow.
Yeah, the biggest thing I'm seeing is you can adjust ABS and TC settings, which I don't know what
That's
TC, and
for-
brake valve
that's for-
settings
that's
depending
for
on the
cars.
car and the series.
Traction control.
Yeah, it's for GT3s. Yeah, obviously Cody Gibson can Google better than you.
Already did Kory watch out? What did you already did?
He already Googled it. He said, "Watch out tomorrow."
Oh.
Yeah, Cody.
I'm
Cody
fast as fuck, boy.
Cody figured out the
Perfect.
profiles that you guys are talking about. Guess what Corey's doing at work tomorrow?
Hey, you ain't doing anyone.
Yeah, everybody, all fucking 8 people watching are Googling. We're blowing up Google right now. It's trending.
I mean, that's like
Corey,
like
if I
a
find
quarter
out
of our
in the
league.
queue, you send it to me.
Yeah, I'll send it to you Ed, if I find
Don't
it.
be sending nothing.
Yeah, Ed needs to win. He had a bad.
You
race.
let Cody's secret out of the bag.
Yeah, you did. Oh, SimuQ Profiler has some cheats in it. Oh.
All right, so this is going to go off on a tangent here, but
yeah, it is.
Where is the line between advantage and cheat though. In like iRacing, I would like to think that iRacing has probably the most uh fail safe, fail proof, safety net kind of cheat detection on it. Where is the difference between cheating and finding that little extra little gray area to make yourself faster?
I mean, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I don't have enough experience in it to know, other than all the rumors of people with grip hacks and all that kind of stuff, tire hacks. I
Tom,
don't
you
know if
got some
those are
tire
actually
hacks over
legit, but
there?
we've been in a couple
I,
leagues where they claim that certain people have hacks, and that's how all of a sudden they go from 5th place to 1st every single race.
Dave put in the best answer. If I'm doing it, it's an advantage. If you're doing it, it's cheating. That's a perfect answer.
All of a sudden, fucking Gabe Forth gets the pull at Watkins Glen. You're like, how's he a second faster than Cody? he doesn't even hide it. He just wins every race the rest of the season. He wins by like 15 seconds every race.
What were
Tom,
you gonna say, Ed?
you remember Frank DiMaggio?
I do remember Frankie.
Oh, we got 100 messages. What do we want to play for that?
Hold on,
We'll
wait.
play the Mustang.
I mean, Mike. Well, I'll PM you, Mike. Because
Whoa.
I like you, but this is not something that only certain people can do.
Is it just a
I love
certain
Dolly Parton,
software
Dave.
you have to download?
No, nothing. No.
Tom, this is my payment. You got to send me what you're talking about for coming on.
Yeah.
Well, Kory does the books here, so you got to
Well,
challenge
I'll
the
have him send it
Shermanator.
to me first, and then I'll send it to you, Ed.
All right.
Yeah, no, and let's just clarify, right? Because we're using a bad word, cheating and exploits and all that kind of fun stuff, very loosely here. But this is nothing additional installed. This is nothing uninstalled, right? Like this is nothing that lives outside of at least for people who have Logitech wheels, the Logitech software, and whatever other wheel you have. Like this all lives well within the confinements of iRacing
Oh,
and
so it's the INI file.
no, absolutely not.
What are you guys talking about?
Sounds like it's the
I'm talking about
INI
Furry
file.
Friends. What did Ed have?
You
No
sitting
stop
around
space
alone
turning
talking
red.
about
He's
Furry
lying.
Tom's looking uncomfortable over there.
Yeah. All right, time to grill Tom for the rest of the show.
Hold on. Dave leveled up.
Oh shit, Dave!
Yeah, boy!
Dance, Amanda.
I don't dance. I gotta have about 15 beers in me to dance.
Then she throws a hip out.
I am very, very white and have no rhythm, so it's bad.
I put on the Cupid shuffle.
He said he didn't need an
for you.
advantage to get to level 2. Huh. That's why Tom's been at the front so much lately.
What did Ed
you
send
know,
you? Well, what? What?
what I do want to ask, I like to hear it from just about everybody. Ed, favorite track to race? The one track you hate the most to race?
Well, Dover, I don't like at all.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I just don't like it for some reason. I never have, never did, and I actually don't like Charlotte, but I'm pretty good at it. But I don't really like it that much. But Dover, I'd like to burn.
I love Dover.
Dover's gross.
Not if you love
Check
concrete.
Cody. What track do you love other than Daytona? You can't say that.
Nah, I don't particularly like super speedways. I'm gonna say probably Poconos.
Ugh.
I get that. 3 different turns. It's fun.
It's a
remembering where you're
racy
at.
track, so
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like the different tracks, and I like I do like New Hampshire too.
Hmm.
I know a lot of people don't like that at all.
Yeah, I like New
Well,
Hampshire.
we're going to New Hampshire for the first time, so
Ever?
well, no, next season.
favorite car to drive. You like the trucks the most?
No, I actually like the Xfinity.
Nice. I love the Xfinity.
I thought you were gonna say a GT3 car.
Well, yeah,
You are a road dude, aren't you?
Yeah.
yeah, those are fun. Yeah, over at Mad Sim, we used to race, Jerry and Cody and Tyler on it.
Yeah. Is that? I remember.
They
I
don't.
think during Race Chatter, you sent me a couple clips.
Yeah, well, that was yeah on
I think it was when the
what
rain
was it?
first came out.
Moist
Yeah,
Mondays.
Moist Mondays.
Oh,
Oh, I wish I would have raced in that. Well, Ed,
Yeah, that
we got a couple pictures that you sent over. I'm gonna drag
Oh,
them
let's
over.
see.
I don't know how big
What
they
is
are.
this?
Oh, that's huge.
What is this?
That's
oh
the prize.
this is where I got my running close. It's my dad in the middle.
oh,
Where is this located, Ed?
That is I want to say that was at Bridgeport.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna be ignorant here. Is Bridgeport paved or dirt?
No, it's dirt. It's a
Okay.
mile. It's a 1 mile dirt track.
out in Jersey.
What year is this?
Yeah.
Just so everybody else knows. Ed's from
That
Jersey because
I
we're
don't
all
know that,
awesome.
Kory.
Oh,
Yeah, but it's probably like exit 2 on the Jersey Turnpike right there.
So, Ed, you run the 92. It looks like, is that a 98 on there? Is there any
Yeah.
significance to the 92 that you didn't choose the
No,
98?
not football number.
Okay.
oh,
And Ed,
It-
there's only like 4 of us in this league who have any understanding of the Jersey Turnpike.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like, we don't know what that means.
That's the
God,
last
God,
one. The
God
last one
forbid we
before you
talk
hit
about
Delaware.
jug handles.
yeah. They're having making all these inside jokes. Oh, it's like the exit number 2 of the turnpike. You're like, what?
Well, we're
Me,
exit
Tom, and
9.
Ed
Oh,
are
I
from
get it. I
Jersey.
get it.
That's how you know the state.
Yeah.
Yep, where are you
Exit.
from? Exit 4 off the Turnpike. They're like, hell
Yep.
yeah.
All right, we got one more picture. This is Ed's furry friend.
Aw.
What in the hell is this? Is this a bison?
No, it's at Buffalo. So
Oh, it's a
that's my dad. We had 3 of them. You see the baby one there.
You
Oh,
had 3 of them?
We had 3 of them. We were the only one in New Jersey to have buffalo.
What in the hell do you feed a buffalo?
Kory, would you even
Oh,
notice
hey.
the baby if you didn't say there was a baby there?
yeah, I
it's
saw
a-
the
yeah.
baby.
There's a funny story with these things. I used to take my little dirt bike and they would chase me around on it.
Aw.
Did they ever headbutt you?
No, no, but they did. When they would get out, they'd go. We have a little town. They would go in, and we'd have to go get them. Me and my brothers.
Oh, they
And,
broke free.
Oh yeah, and that big one there. I'm sitting in the truck 'cause I was on like 5 or 6 at the time, and it thing charged the truck and almost knocked that truck over.
Holy shit!
See,
It's
like, not all of Jersey is dirty Jersey. There's some cool parts still.
Did you grow up on a farm, Ed,
Well,
or
not
how
so
did
much a farm. But I mean, we had probably about 60 acres. There was. I'm
Okay.
I'm one of 12. So
12?
Damn.
yeah, I'm
What are you,
right
fucking
there.
Amish?
12? Jesus.
Building your own barns and shit?
No, my dad was a truck driver, and he had his own little business selling roofing materials.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
So how'd you make the switch from roofing to lawn?
Lawn care.
Well, that's my son. That's not me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do. I build pharmaceutical equipment.
Oh,
He's smart. He's a smart one in the league.
hey, give the lawn care company a shout out.
Yeah, Jurgen's Lawn Care. It's my son in South Jersey. Anywhere in South Jersey.
Yeah, Google them, give them a call. and say, "Hey, I raced with your dad. Now go mow my lawn."
Do they do landscaping and everything? Because my brother's yard needs some love, and
Yeah,
he's quite busy,
yeah,
and
yeah.
he's
He
right
does.
around the corner.
Yeah, he does yard cleanups. Yeah, yard cleanups in the summertime, springtime, and fall.
You have a Facebook page?
Yeah, it's Jurgen's Lawn Care, just what you see there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
there you
gonna
go.
have to
It's right
find him and
there.
send him over to my brother and be like, "Hey, why don't you scoot over
Bring
there?
it back.
Because
I
it's
got
right down
Pete.
the
That'll do
road."
furry friends.
How far is your son travel,
How
Ed?
much is a small yard in Colorado? Cody said.
It's he's probably like a 30-mile radius, I want to say.
All right, so Amanda, that would be within range.
Well, you
Yeah.
said they're in Bridgeport, right?
Yeah, my brother's down in Bridgeport on the edge of it between that and Buena Vista.
Yeah, he has some stuff down there, like Elmer area.
Nice.
See, Ed, you come on here, you get your son a new client.
Yeah.
Well, Kory left us right before Furry Friends, so
He has to pee. What exit number, Dave said?
what exit number in Colorado for Cody G? Or yeah, Cody G. That's really cool. I never knew you had buffalo.
Yeah, and Cowtown killed the one.
Whoa.
Explain to the viewers what Cowtown is, because they don't
You know
they
what
weren't
Cowtown? Cowtown is the longest
they're not
running
privy.
professional rodeo in Northeast.
What do you mean they killed the one?
So, I mean, they had cattle and stuff when we were younger, and we were working. We had to fix our fencing that we had to keep them in. So my dad we would take him over there and let him hang out there while we're working on this thing. And they they roped one trying to herd him in by the neck, and you can't do that. He broke his neck.
Mm.
Oh.
Aw.
Well,
How do you rope them? By the leg?
Yeah, the
You got to
neck
scratch
is
him behind the ear.
the neck straight on. It could go through a house, but if you turn them sideways, it's done.
Freaking Cyber Thunder Yellowstone over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you wouldn't expect it from New Jersey, would you?
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. You guys had those things in Jersey. All
That
right.
was in the
What do you
70s.
have for
do
pets
you have
now,
anything
dude?
now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a pig.
Oh yeah.
Aw, you are
It's a
awesome.
pug.
Gus
I
the
love
pig.
you.
No, it's a dog. It's a pug.
It's a
Tom
pug, but
does it.
Tom
Oh.
doesn't read good. We had it on the first
a
Furry
read from
Friends,
week
I think.
one.
Yeah. He's like, put heads on. It's a pig. I'm like, what? I'm like, I watched the video. I'm like, dude, that's a pug. Oh.
It was our first episode. We were trying.
Yeah, he's actually a Jack Russell pug.
Ooh.
How
Aw.
old?
He is 13.
Damn.
Oh, God bless.
Yeah, he's still getting around good too.
Nice. All right, let's go through Furry Friends because we didn't last week, so I got Phillips back in. Those are all.
Oh, Phillips are the best. So get back into the backstory of Philip for the people who didn't see it last week.
Hey, let me play the intro first.
Let's see those furry friends.
All right, so Phillips, I don't even know how long they've done it. He's not on, so he can't answer any questions. But they do like agility and do show dogs, but they don't do like your little poofy looking ones. They got
Well, right now they do boo huns and very intelligent, active, I'd say medium-sized dogs. But back in the day, they did what are they? The mastiffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, big boys, and they have usually I think 3 to 6 dogs at a time. So imagine when you see the pictures, all these dogs in their house at once, gentle, giant babies. But they do agility and all sorts. Look at all those are boo huns in the middle. Look at all those trophies they have.
Yeah.
Hondo, CJ, Katsu, Whisper, and Legend.
Legend was Philip's baby. Recently passed away. What, about a year ago?
Yeah, I think so. We got
Ooh, sweet boy.
here's some foursome.
Jammer, Mojo, Whisper, and Legend. Legend is a beast.
Yeah.
He
Daddy's
imagine,
baby.
imagine those 4 things walking around your house. Oh my god, I'd be so scared all the time.
Imagine going to break into Philip's house.
Oh
and
my
that's what you
god.
get.
Oh,
Philip's just iRacing, like, get him, boys.
Philip's like, I don't need a fucking bat or gun or nothing. I got these fucking 4
I got-
things.
Meanwhile, I got an annoying golden retriever who goes crazy over the word bacon.
Oh, got this
Beautiful
one.
dogs. Hondo.
Hondo. These are
The-
great pictures.
His wife does a great job. We were friends with her on Facebook, and they were just at
Yeah,
a
there's Hondo.
tournament.
This is, I think is that Norwegian? Or no?
Norwegian
Norwegian. Buhund.
Oh, Norwegian.
Nation.
3 years running in the nation. Our dogs are dipshits and literally freak out on each other out of no place for no reason.
Aw. Legend of Bull Massive Nationals in Gettysburg.
I literally look at our dogs and be like, "What have you done?"
This is Allie. Jarvis.
Jarvis. Oh, Jarvis
They're
is
so
beautiful.
photogenic.
Buddy.
Oh,
Yeah, because one of their dogs had puppies, right? I think I remember when they were puppies.
I thought she got the first one from a friend that had puppies, and then she fell in love with them and said, "I'm going to start showing them," and she'd started
No, all
doing
those
that.
are brother and sister, I think.
Are they?
I think so.
Do we
I
know how
believe so,
many
buddy?
dogs he has?
Right now, I would say
Like presently.
I would say at least 6.
Yeah, I'd have to message him to find out.
We
I
got
forget.
CJ.
I wish I could teach Lucas how to be off leash like that. Like he would
I wish I could teach him to sit still.
he would run for the hills.
That's all Philip Van Vliet's crew.
Mike Stiverson says, "As my dog sits here licking his butt."
Oh,
Exactly.
Mike had the best Furry Friends picture.
Yeah, our dogs are like
yeah, he
murdering
did.
each other over here, like for no reason. They're either sleeping, eating, humping, or fighting. That's what I text Kory earlier while he's at work. I'm like, what is wrong with these two?
Well,
Can you see them at all?
Didn't Philip say it was like $400 a month to feed them or something?
It was like
Something
It was like
ridiculous.
$300-400. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. Well, I mean, those things are fucking big, Ed. They eat a lot.
yeah, they tell him to go pick up the shit.
Yeah. Our dogs are like grazers. Our other dogs when we had the other 3 dogs, they would just mow their food down. Had to feed them same time every day. These 2 dummies, you just throw out a bowl of food. They're like cats. They just go eat whenever they want.
And Daisy eats at like 2 in the morning. Like, I'm gonna go have a snack.
she
And
just
then
takes 2
carries
bites,
it in the
and it's like,
bedroom
nom,
and
nom,
eats
nom.
it on the floor in the bedroom. Like, dude, we're trying to sleep. Stop.
Kory, you got anything else? Or
No,
are we gonna wrap up and prepare for Watkins Glen tomorrow night?
I think that is
Ed,
it.
you do any practice of the boot? Oop, did you mute yourself?
Oh shit, hitting the wrong button. I did a little bit yesterday. Maybe about 10 laps. I think, I don't know, depending on whatever the weather is, if the track temperature is at 100, you need to be, I'm going to say, got to be in the 55s, 56 or somewhere in there.
I'm confident with all your break points.
I
and
just
shift
broke
points.
2 minutes.
No,
My
I'm
big
saying that's where I
practice
think you need to
yesterday.
be competitive. I think that's where you need to be.
Oh yeah.
So-
Well, obviously I'm not competitive because I think my best was 59.6. I'm like, fuck yeah, I broke 2 minutes.
My biggest
What was
thing
track
is
temperature?
the break
Track temperature
points.
makes a big difference.
If you get your break points and your shift points down, enough people will wreck themselves pretty well. You stay away from the
I
chaos.
got nothing to lose. I'll just send that bitch into the first turn into the wall and go watch you guys fucking race
Jesus, I
around.
won Vegas last week.
Yeah.
I will say, I
Green
will
flag,
be
you just
very
see the
vocal.
3 as soon as you're past start finish, like right into the wall head on.
If you think that I am vocal and passive at certain ovals, I am very vocal and passive at road tracks because I know where I'm slow. I want to just stay on the track. I want to race the track. I don't want to race you guys. I am not good at road tracks. I will let you know where the safe zone is to pass me, and just let me get through the fucking chicane. I'm good at it, but I don't go balls out like all you guys probably do. Like I said, first road track with you guys, I will let you know where to pass me and just give you space. So just be patient.
So Amanda's gonna
Well,
be
you
talking the
realize,
whole
Amanda,
time.
you're
I'm
not the
not
only fucking
terrible,
car.
but I'm safe.
You realize you're not the only car on the fucking track, according to Kory, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
You
all
know, you
right.
know what
We're
So,
gonna have a picnic.
you know what
Getting
a
the
tough
poop
spot
tomorrow.
on this track is?
The what?
A tough, really tough spot on the track is after the loop where you would normally go around, but you go straight instead.
Oh, down
Yeah.
the hill.
Down the hill on the left, if you hit them rumble strips and you're on the throttle, it's gonna go
What I
around on
tell
you.
you, when I was practicing it, I go, fuck, instead of being able to go straight through the little fences, when I go down into the boot and I gotta hook that first left, I keep getting the throttle a little too much and I keep hooking it. So I'm just trying to be a little cautious there as well.
If you
So-
guys
I
are
generally
racing,
will swing it wide so that you guys will have the preferred line. That's probably what I'm gonna do.
if you guys
so let me
are,
just put you on.
oh, hang on, Tom. If you're racing near me, be careful doing the S's. I always lose in the S's. Always have. Always will.
He does.
So Ed, I'll just put you on the spot here. Did you make stage 1 on fuel?
I didn't do a fuel run.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. Fucking
Anybody
fuel
make
run.
stage 1 on
What the
fuel?
fuck's a fuel run, Tom? I was just trying to get one
No,
lap
I would've-
complete clean.
To be honest with you, tonight would have been my practice night, but
Oh,
See,
come on, this
that's why we're
dumbass show.
Who else is below the cut line? We're having them on next week.
Yeah.
What's Larry Bell doing next week? Let's
I
go.
don't know. Let's ask him. You gotta do your patented. Hey, what are you doing Monday?
What's up? What do you do on Monday nights?
no, I usually ask Gary what the fuel run is.
All right. Well, when he lets you know, let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second you let us know about that trick you got.
Yeah, we'll let you know about the fuel, Tom. So back to profiles.
Ed, I'm so glad you're able to join us out here tonight. For our little podcast that we were doing.
Yeah, thanks.
So
for having me.
so cool to learn more about you. I've been racing with you for 5 years, it feels like, and to learn more about the man behind the wheel tonight was really neat.
Yeah, thanks
Do
for
you
having me. I had a good time.
Do you have anything that you want to spill your guts on or say about the league or anything else that you
Fuel.
just want to sneak in there?
Kory sucks.
Oh, that's not nice, Ed. I can say it. Me and Ed were teammates at one time.
Yeah. Hey, that was actually a good, fun season that time.
Yeah, it was. We had a lot of fun.
Is that the year that Stuyvesant was broadcasting?
I think so.
Because I would sit here at this computer and chat and broadcast and watch and listen to you guys, and so I knew you and Gary and whoever had the lisp that was in there too. That's the first 3 people I knew in the league. There's somebody in your chat that had a lisp.
In ours?
Yeah, who had the lisp, Kory?
What?
Who had the lisp in your guys' Discord?
Oh, I think she's talking about Jarrett.
Oh, Jared Kimley.
Yeah.
He has a no, I don't think he has a lisp.
I don't think so either.
It does.
Oh no, wasn't that that wasn't when I rode with them. That was the fuck's his name? Mio.
Is that the one who
Stephen Mio?
cried when he won the
Yeah.
3rd place
Yeah.
championship in the bracket or something? Like, is he
He
crying?
won
Yeah, that's
Division
me. That's
2.
definitely mute.
Yeah. Yeah, it was anybody with us. Is that it? Any more questions for Ed before we get out of here?
That was it about 5 minutes ago before we got into that whole tangent. So,
Oh,
well, Ed, good luck tomorrow. You've got a good average finish. I hope you and Gary wreck each other and make some
Aw.
room for us. But
All right.
Aw.
Tom's gonna put
You'll
in
know-
the Watkins Glen profile tonight.
You'll know
I'm
if
so-
I found out that profile set up.
I'm so glad that
You're gonna see who actually watches Thunderstruck and Googled it.
Yeah, right. I'm so glad that you joined us tonight, man.
Yeah,
thanks
thanks
for
for
having
coming on. Yeah, good to get to know you a little bit. Thank you, Amanda, for being here as always. Thomas, thank you for being here. Make sure
Glad to be
everybody watch tomorrow night. OSR Network. Hang out with Joe. You're not driving around Watkins Glen in the boot. and let them know who you think's going to win. And until next time, keep your pets fed, your tires fresh, and your rivals nervous. We're out.